Hey guys, what's up? We're back with another video, and specifically a tips and tricks video on JJT Money Empire. This is just because this game is sort of complicated, as there's a lot of things that you can mess up. However, once you actually do get the hang of the game, it's really fun. Most of these tips applies to everyone, like people who just started the game or people who are about to finish. But yeah, let's start the video. So the first tip that I have, which is not obvious to everyone, but you need to keep in mind of the droplet limit here. The reason why this is important is your droppers could be like it could be bottlenecking how much like production they're doing, so they can't spawn more in because the droplet limit would be low. So so you're making less money or less watts. Ways that you can like improve or increase the dropper limit, you can get one of these, which is pretty advanced, or you can get one of these, one of this, which is from the blacksmith. Let me see if I can find him. And basically what you want to do is open this, and really it's a bit expensive, but I say that it's worth it because 20 drop, like increasing it by 20 is quite a lot, and it doesn't take up any watts, which is pretty good. And if you're wondering how to get stone, you just open up these chests over here, and then you get either XP or the items that you need. So you can get white crystals or stone. For the second tip that I have for you, it's this board. Now, I think everybody uses it, but I don't think everybody uses it to the correct extent. What you should be doing is upgrading everything to the max that you can. So right now, I could, if I wanted to, I could just spam this, which I am actually. You have to make sure that this is usually at the same amount. Yeah, I mean that's just my personal preference. And for some reason I don't think most people know what this does, but it's amazing. This means that you get to increase the capacity. Like, so if I bought this, right, this would increase by 3 or 6. Yeah, by 6. So this would extend 6 studs, which means I could have more space for wattage power, or more space for more droppers, or more space just to upgrade more things. So yeah, that's really good thing. A third tip, I don't think much people know this, but your watts can actually get upgraded as well. So don't just put your watts straight into the seller. You can actually upgrade the watts and times it by like how many. I mean it depends on your upgrader, but I think this one times it by 3. Not exactly sure. So then your wattage will increase by, or times itself by 3, and then yeah, you gain all of that. The fourth tip that I have for you is kind of a simple one, but it does happen time to time. Make sure that none of your little cubes get stuck. For example, I had to fix this issue, right? If I kept this here, see, one of, like, they would get stuck here, and this is my main source. I mean, not my main source, but it's a really good source of income, because like usually the bigger the cube. Oh, why is it not placing? There you go. Usually the bigger the cube, the more money or wattage that they give you, but that's not always the case. It's just for this one. So yeah, make sure just go around your conveyors. Make sure nothing's getting stuck, especially the big ones. Like, the more you progress into the game, the bigger the cubes will get. So it's important to make sure that none of them get stuck. Okay, for my fifth tip, I would highly recommend you know what item, what some items do, because some items like this one needs to be paired, so you will get the maximum efficiency with it. Because just this by itself, and like if I put it with the, I forgot what it's called now, kill brick upgrader, not really sure. It would give me a negative outcome rather than more. So yeah, make sure that you know how, like, which item does what. The way you can find this out is just asking the chat. Like, you can just ask the chat, how does a upgrader work? Would work. And then somebody in the chat will tell you, oh, the upgrader, the board helps, like, increasing the capacity that you have, or it just upgrades your wattage power. Or if nobody says anything, you can just ask it in the comments. So if you got any troubles, just comment down below. I'll promise I'll respond. For my sixth tip, it's kind of a simple one, but I don't think many people acknowledge this. But you need to compact, like, the area that you're using. Like, you need to make sure that, like, you have space, because the more you progress into the game, the more items that you have and the less space that you have, basically. And this leads into my sixth tip, where you have to use your best items but then delete your old ones. So for example, let's see, I would never use this because it only gives, what does it say, like, let's just say 100, while others give me like 1k. That is just not worth it. Also, for my 8th tip leading into this, never use glass conveyors. Where is glass? There we go. See, with this, right, it sets all droplets into glass droplets worth 120. So no matter how much money your droplet is worth, so it could be a 1k, as soon as it touches this conveyor, it instantly converts it to 120. So make sure you're not using this. So yeah. So on to the next tip. Follow the quest line. Now I know this is weird because what's the point? But with this you get level points, which I don't really know how this works. I got if you know, tell me in the comments. I don't know which one's the best, so I haven't really used it yet. And with the quest line, they actually give you stuff that helps you progress faster. So for example, oh no, they don't actually tell me what I do. Oh yeah, they do. So for this one, you get a rusty factory, and that rusty factory gives you a lot of money, like in the early game. So yeah, follow the quest line, it does help. And for the last tip, I would recommend that you, like, I don't really know how to explain this, but make sure all of your conveyors lead to like the same path. Like, make sure that they all got upgraded. So for me, like, all of the droplets have to go through all of the great upgrades that I have. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, all of those, all of these, and then the main one. So make sure your conveyor system is like that, in which all of your droplets get upgraded. Also, I've had a lot of people ask about, like, how to use the twin droplets. I say that you just experiment with it. For me, I just I just placed it over here because it was like almost perfect. So this is how I used it. You don't have to use the same one as me. Just experiment with it, see what works, which doesn't. Also, if you don't know what this dropper is, basically it drops on both sides. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and don't be afraid to ask me for any help or anything else. Bye.